What the hell just happened?
Hey, hey, you! Yeah, you! You know what time it is. It's time to get to the man cave.
Hey, love that intro, man.
That's just funny though. You went it's live and then that popped.
Yeah, then it popped. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what we do. Corey is fake on the beat, man. Appreciate that. Mike
Hell
with the
yeah.
vocals, you already know.
Damn.
Let's go.
Hey, that's a good
Relax
intro.
Wednesdays, baby. We back.
Yeah,
We back for another one. Hold on. Let me pause my TV. Because I can hear it. I don't want y'all to hear it. It's American Gangster. Which y'all know about
hell
that.
yeah, with Denzel.
Which y'all know about that.
Denzel.
Denzel.
Blue Magic. Why you gotta rename it? You gotta put some
this
Blue
brand
Blue
name
Dog shit
looking
for
like
life.
Coke. Yeah. You can call it Blue Dog shit. But don't, motherfucker. Hey, you know how that go.
Hell
But
yeah.
yeah, we back again. Another motherfucking. Oh, damn, YouTube.
Damn. What?
Y'all, YouTube, bro.
Man, just threw us to the trash. We lost.
Another week. My bad. Another week. Dang, we're gonna have to bleed out a lot of stuff when we actually.
Yeah.
Goodness. But as long as you bleed it out, you can say whatever you want to say.
We're gonna just change the word.
Yeah. But we are back for another week of Relax Wednesdays.
Relax.
Wait, we got to get the board. We need effects and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till we. Well, I mean, like I said, I got the board. It's just we need to get all this working.
We need an engineer, so let us know.
We need that.
We need y'all. Hey, you know what I found out today? My aunt, she do some pay. She run a payroll business. She was working for somebody, and now she started her own stuff.
Hell
and
yeah.
She work from home, and she do payroll for different companies. And I'm definitely gonna hire her to do our payroll.
Look, that's what we need to do. We need to get this money, and we can get all this work.
Get this money.
Money.
Wait, man. It's a wait. Before we get into what we getting into, we can do a little talking about that. Waiting on, like, when you start a business, it's a wait. Like I didn't know how much of a wait. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know how much of a wait it would be, to get the funding you need and all of that type of stuff. Like, you literally gotta do work without getting paid. That's why a lot of stuff don't last. A lot of businesses don't last because they think they about to get money right now. You know what I mean? And I know how I feel about it. Just let the people know how you feel about the wait process.
I don't have patience. I've never had patience in my life until the last 4 months. And I'll be honest, this tests the shit out of it.
I take a little bit of credit for that. I had to cuss him out a few times.
Yeah, he's done putting some work on me with that.
Yeah.
He definitely has. And I've turned it into, I've understand that maybe it's just a test in sorts. Like, hey, let's see if they keep pushing even after they're they're going outside their their comfort zone with this, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah, because the dedication, when you ain't making no money and you still putting in the work, that shows the dedication. Because a lot of people do this now to make money. You know what I mean? And it's just like music, the music industry, they do it to make money. It's like, dog, you ain't gonna always make money, and you probably ain't gonna make money right away.
No, man, we love doing this. This is something that we enjoy.
Yeah. I don't care about this, man. I'm trying to make money in the real estate game. If we get a pod deal, I'm cool with that. But YouTube, I'm gonna do. Listen.
Don't go in on the tube yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do me, yo. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do me, man. Like, we're gonna try to limit what we doing, the vulgarness and all of that stuff. But man, you can't want us to put our IP on the platform and then try to censor us with the IP. I just don't get that. But that's a whole nother topic. You know what I mean? Censorship. Stay tuned. That's an episode.
That's definitely an episode.
It's coming. Don't even worry about it.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. So the weight game, it sucks, but hey, when the bag come, it's gonna be a good day. So we can.
That's right. When the bag comes, it's gonna be
muster up the patience. But today's topic, this crazy ass internet, man. Technology too. Like, technology and the internet is hand in hand. Before we got smartphones and smart TVs and all that, I think 2007 was when the iPhone got introduced and all these smart TVs and stuff. TV came on, you watched TV all day, then it went off.
You had like 7 channels in a sense.
You know what I mean? Like
cable was here, but I mean, back in the day, you only had like so many channels.
Yeah. You couldn't even get a lot of stuff. Like a lot of stuff was scrambled because you know what I mean? Like, but now, because of the digital stuff in the tech world, you can get 500 channels for $10 a month.
Yeah.
You get every single thing you ever wanted. So do you think that that's a detriment in that aspect from the like keeping people in the house, watching all this stuff that's coming out on streaming? You ain't got to go nowhere. You can sit in the house and watch whatever you want for a fee. Do you think that that's making people lazy? People want to stay in the house, and because I don't watch none of that stuff. People talk about TV shows and all that stuff. When I'm in the house, it's just like, man, I feel like I should be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but do you think that's a detriment though? Like from the tech and TV, like with the TV, because tech and TV, all that stuff, it all runs together. So the streaming and all of that stuff, you think that's a detriment, or because nobody's really going to the movies for real no more because you can watch it all from streaming.
Watch it all right at home. Now I say that shit all the time. Why would I go if I can do it right here? Why pay for that if I can do it here?
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper. You can relax. You can be in whatever clothes you want. You can have a whole slew of food. You ain't got to pay $20 damn for a
you can order bottles from Drizzly, man.
Drizzly.
It's not an ad.
Drizzly.
You can order bottles. That is the craziest. The pandemic changed a lot of stuff. Now,
it's detrimental in a way of, like you were saying, people don't go out and do things now. Like, people used to go outside all the time. Like as kids, we were kicked out the house. Don't come back until that street light come on.
But even further than that, we didn't want to come in the house.
No, hell no.
When it got dark, we had to be in before the street lights. We was begging to stay outside. Can we just stay in the front? Can we just stay in the yard?
Yeah, be in the front yard.
Yeah, stay in the yard. Yeah. But now, if you leave your kid in the front yard when it get dark, they might get snatched up because somebody might pull up, hop out the car, and put them in the fucking car. And you know why? Because people sitting around bored. That the boredom is the devil's new playground. And Pusha T said that. That's the first time I ever heard that. And that was the dopest line I ever heard in my life. Because that's true. When you sitting around bored, you on the internet, they showing you all this crazy stuff. You just getting influenced and you get these ideas, and like you just start thinking, like, I don't even want to go into like the mass shootings and all that stuff. But a lot of those guys, they sit around in their houses on the internet and on the game and on this, and they don't get out in the world and meet people and actually have genuine interactions and stuff like that. You remember the days where we had to talk to girls and we had to talk to people to be their friends? You remember when you had to go make friends?
Yeah.
Now you can DM somebody or like something or do something on the internet.
Request.
But you know the number one dating thing is on the internet. Like that's how people get girls now. How does that make sense?
I don't fucking know. Dude.
Dog, it's dudes out here that'll talk to a girl. Oh, Zay calling me. I can't answer it. But it's people, it's dudes out here like they'll like women and men, they'll talk to somebody for years on the internet.
Yeah.
Without ever even meeting each other in real life. I could be lying to you. Yes. I could be lying to you the whole entire time about everything. And then you meet me and it just don't work out because I lied to you the whole time. I
don't understand why people would do that.
Do you do internet dating, or would you ever do it?
I have done it. And then
how did that go though?
It was more or less my last podcast I had. We did a thing where I don't know how it went, but I had to get on all these sites. I was on all these sites.
I have to call her back.
And I don't know. It just wasn't. It was weird is what it was.
Hold on real quick. I got to call my grand. I'm not answering. Okay? I'm going to
up.
call you right back, okay? I'm doing my show, okay? All right. Love you. Bye. I can't do it.
Hey,
bro.
There you go. Technology.
Yeah, my baby. Is she 4 years old? She 4 years old. The doctor says she's 2 years ahead. So she like a 6-year-old in a 4-year-old's body.
Hell
so she
yeah.
FaceTiming. She doing all of that. But my bad for cutting you off. Go ahead.
Hell no, you good. No, I mean, some of those sites are weird as hell. Like the people you meet, is weird. Like it's just nah.
What
like,
sites? What sites you talking about?
Like that Plenty of Fish. That was weird.
Hey,
weird, dude.
Cuz was killing Plenty of Fish though. I used to be weak because she'd pop up with all these different chicks, like so many different girls, and she got them on Plenty of Fish, and it's like you only talk to this girl, but then you don't even like her, and then it only lasts a couple days or a week. She'll bring a chick over and everything, but it just never worked.
That should be weird.
Yeah,
that one was weird. Tinder's just pretty much bang bang, see you later.
Yeah, literally. I've been hearing that, bro.
That's what Tinder is. It literally is. What's up? Have a couple drinks, bam, and then.
Oh, that's wild, bro. How many chicks? See, I don't even want to put you.
Don't be asking all these questions.
Yeah, I don't even want to put you on the spot like that though, because I ain't never done none of it. Whatever. I've been with her for too long, but I ain't never done no internet dating or none of that, bro.
I'll tell you right now.
I just want to know about it.
The only dating site I ever was on, like doing this little charade of shit I was doing for the podcast just to have content, was Bumble. And it was more or less, it actually worked out for men and women because men couldn't go after all the women. They couldn't just be like, hey. Right. Women wouldn't have 1,000 dudes at their fucking in their messaging.
Right.
Women had to pick the dude, like, and message the dude first. If you guys matched or she liked you, she'd message you. Then you guys can interact. And then if she didn't like you after that, bam, you were gone. Like you couldn't talk to her again.
How often does that really work though?
I don't know how often.
Like to actually get in a relationship and like find somebody to like, because I think a lot of that is just we finna go and we about to bump uglies and get it in.
Listen, a dude of mine met his wife on there. They were together, got married, and like, I mean, the girl's a good-looking chick, and I couldn't believe that. Like, I didn't know that until just the other day. Like,
I believe that the number of that happening is actually higher than we all would think. Just guess.
I bet it is. But I don't know if I can't get a good vibe off keyboard typing.
Well, we'll see. This the thing. The people that end up in those relationships, they probably meet and then they continue to meet. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's the part that I think makes the number probably higher than what we would think. Because if you just talking to chicks on the internet and you never go meet them, or you do go meet them and y'all just have sex and that's the end of it, then no, you're never gonna. But if y'all actually meeting and y'all hanging out, y'all going places, I can see that, leading to something. But a lot of this stuff, I think it's all filth and nastiness and everybody fucking.
It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. And look, it got so bad, I stopped. I'm like, look, I can't do this shit no more for this content.
Yeah.
I go, you got these bras on here, and these bras, some of these bitches wasn't looking right.
You ain't never had no dudes try to get you on them?
Nah.
Because it ain't just women. I'm just saying.
It's
dudes on these sites too.
No, hell no.
Okay.
Well, Tinder might have shot. I
knew it.
Tinder's dude. It doesn't matter.
Ain't no dude that can say they was on a dating site and the dude didn't try to get at him because it's
aliens, cats, dogs. It was weird.
Aliens, cats, dogs. What they had done?
The furries.
You never know what they identify as, nigga.
That's why I can't be going on that shit. I'm like, man, nah. That's like when I was talking to you about this whole situation. I was like, yeah, nah.
How many successes you done had on internet date?
Well, what's funny is the one success that was like, I call it a true success because all the other ones were just, or I just hell no.
Yeah.
But the one success, actually, I already knew her, but I hadn't seen her in fucking forever. But she was a girl that I was like, oh man, look at this chick. And we started talking, and then it was instant. I mean, we got off there real quick because we knew each other already. And I mean, we dated for, I don't know, 5 months or some shit. So
wow.
And she went ape shit.
She went ape shit. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing, bro.
All over a baby mama, went totally nuts.
I remember the days where you had to hope you got a girl's number, and you had to hope you had a pen to write it down. You had to hope that you had something to write the number on, or remember it. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when you actually had to approach a girl or a woman, depending on your age, and actually talk to them. You had to actually appeal to them. You had to actually make them laugh, make them be interested in you.
Smile.
And listen, and I don't care how many chicks you knock down internet dating. Ain't none of y'all effing with me. when I was out here in these streets.
You putting in work, real work.
I'm just saying.
Like that's real work. But we had to do
that's real work. Yes, that's just like going, like I referencing music, where you had to go you had to go to these labels, you had to pitch to them, you had to go sell your CD on the street yourself. You had to go to these DJs in the club. It's the same thing, man. Like you had to go pursue the woman. You know what's so crazy? A lot of dudes now, they don't know how to talk to women. Like they'll try to talk to a woman and she'll shut them down because they didn't know how to talk to them. And then what the first thing they do? Oh, F you, you ain't shit, bitch. They do all of that craziness. And it's like, what's wrong with a no?
You know what's crazy is I was talking about how I don't have patience, right?
Yeah.
You got to think back then.
The internet don't help with patience.
Listen, what's crazy now is technology is giving you to where you don't need patience.
It's a microwave society now.
Look, if you want to talk
right now,
if you want to talk to that woman, you can message her every second.
Right now.
Back in the day, we had cord phones.
Yeah.
And your mom or dad wasn't letting you use that phone all night long, so you weren't talking to that chick.
Because that bill was high as hell.
You was not putting in that work like that. Like you would go to school, there'd be notes or like a little flower or you know something eating at the locker or something. You had to literally sweep them off their feet by gestures like that.
You know what they do now? They don't even text each other's phone when they in the same class or talk to each other or nothing. They go to social media and send them a message on social media while they're in the same classroom or vicinity.
Emoji.
Oh, go put your phone down. Go talk to the, like, come on, bro.
Go slide over there and sit right next to her. Tell her to get the hell out the seat. I'm like, hey, let me sit right here real quick.
Listen, I'll take having to go talk to a chick in person over talking to her on the internet, because she could be telling me anything she wants to tell me. I could be telling her anything. When I see her face to face, that's different. I can read your body language. I can read you within 5 minutes of talking to you. Yeah. I know what you about. I know what type of person you are because the stuff you say out your mouth in those 5 minutes, your body language, everything. I read all of that. What, 90% or 70 or I don't remember the number. I think it's like 90% of a conversation is body language. It's nonverbal. 10% of the conversation
it's reaction.
Body language. I can tell when somebody lying that I never even met, but on the internet, you will never be able to tell that. Just like texting somebody. It's no context.
Yeah, but I could tell when someone lying on the text though too.
Yeah, I know you can.
You can talk to somebody, you know what words they're using.
But I'm talking about the broader.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
There's no context to that shit. I could be saying something where I'm probably smiling while I'm texting it, but you take it as I'm talking shit, and you think I'm over here on some. But I'm smiling the whole. I'm cool. I'm just texting you some stuff. It's no context.
Hey, that's that slow brain shit.
Yeah.
They don't read the text right, and they sit there and think something else.
That's why I love Mike, man. I'm telling you, it's one of the reasons why I love working with him, man. Because we was just talking about the scientific term of mental retardation, and I want to make this clear. He led me right into it. I just want to make it clear. We don't use it to tell people that's mentally retarded they're mentally retarded. We use it to tell people that's doing stupid ass shit stuff, YouTube stuff, that they're, bro, you being retarded right now. It's a scientific term. I didn't make it up. You didn't make it up. Nobody made it up. Why is it offensive when the medical people, professionals in this country made that word up? Why is that offensive?
I don't know.
Hold on. The internet.
Oh.
Technology? Everything's offensive on the internet, bro. We can say anything right now. It could be some PC, PG-13. We didn't even. Somebody's going to have a problem with that, man. Somebody's going. I'm telling you, you can sit behind your computer and have an opinion without no consequences.
That's that telephone. That's like a keyboard tough guy thing.
That's exactly what it is. You could say when we was doing the Twitch and we was playing the Call of Duty. And the dude got on there and started talking crazy. What's the first thing I said? Oh, you one of them.
Yeah.
You one of them. You want to get on here and be tough.
Headset tough guy.
Yeah, we can't see you. We don't know where you at. Now, if you was in the same city as me and I knew you, you would not be talking to me like that.
I'm showing up with my headset on at the door.
Yes. Hey. I'm about to, bruh. You about to get, bruh. Yeah. You got them hands. I'm about to put the paws on you. Straight up. But I will never be mad about none of that. And that's another thing. And internet bullying. internet bullying. I understand.
Cyberbullying.
Well, I understand kids. I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I do understand it because these kids aren't taught like we was taught. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
We was taught, you know what I mean? You got to have a backbone. You got to be strong. You don't let nobody put their hands on you. You don't let nobody talk crazy to you or nothing. Yep. Now they like, oh, if something happened, it's okay. I'm going to coddle you and not teach you about the world. The world is harsh. The world, workplace, society, grocery store, it don't matter where you go. The world is harsh. If you sitting on the internet all day, go to the real world and deal with it in real life. If you deal with it in real life, you can handle it on the internet. You'll never see this person. Turn your phone off. Turn the internet off. How does...
You know what's funny is I had one of my little fucking deja vu visions, whatever the fuck they are, right? And it was literally about some dude.
Sometimes it's an epiphany, my bad.
Yeah, it's weird, man. They come true and it messes with me.
I know big words.
Dude.
I know big words and how to use them.
I know these big words.
I know how to use them, goddamn.
But dude was talking crazy to some woman, and I ended up just lighting dude up right in the middle of the grocery store.
Yeah, for why is you talking like
hey, hold on, man.
You on the internet for one. Now, if you was talking to this woman in real life, unless she was by herself, somebody was finna put their hands on you.
Yep.
Unless you encountered that woman by herself. Why is you on the internet talking to her like that? That don't even make sense to me, man. Like I'm not the type of person, because I feel like if I got something to say to you, I would rather say it to you, like to your face in person. Because if you got a problem or I got a problem, we can handle it right now and either be enemies or friends after we done.
Yeah, we're not going to text fight.
No, no.
We know texting fights. We're not going to use the alphabet as our weapons of choice. We're not.
Yeah. That's a woman thing, yo. A woman will tear your ass up in text.
Oh, she'll be all up on Facebook.
She'll tear your ass up. Yeah, she'll tear your ass up on the internet, on text, all that. But I don't even like.
Hey, listen, hold on. Not all women.
Not all women. No, we're not putting y'all in the box. Not all women.
I had to make sure I excluded some.
Yeah, put the some in some. We gonna put the some in for some women. Yeah. Not all women, because it's some beautiful women out here, and I don't mean looks or none of that. I mean personality and the way they are. Yeah,
and sometimes all women do go to that lengths, but again, sometimes women don't.
Most.
It's why do people do that anyways? Why do they want to be keyboard tough guys? Why do they want to be telephone tough guys? Look, man, you got something to say it, and that's what technology's brought. Like you said, we were taught as kids to have a backbone. Yeah. If someone says something crazy, you confront them. Hey, what the fuck?
You defend yourself.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
you got a problem? We're right here.
Somebody hit you, you hit them back. I've been told that since I was like 4 years old.
And I taught my kids that. I said,
look, I live by that, yo.
Look, don't ever, you better never in your life start that damn fight. But you better damn well finish it, because if you don't, I'm gonna finish your ass. And I've told my son that and my daughter that. Like, we ain't gonna play this game.
Yeah, no, we never gonna play that game. I live by that. I'm telling you, I live by that, dog. You not gonna do nothing to me. If you do it on the internet, okay, you can have that, whatever. I'm not worried about that. But in real life, like real life, where we walking around, living and breathing, ain't no internet, no keyboards, none of that, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big, and that's why most people are internet thugs, because there's no consequences. You're not gonna get punched. You're not gonna get slapped. Nobody's sister gonna pull up and beat you up if you're a female. You remember those days? Yeah. Oh, I go get something, and they gonna pull up and they gonna run you and they gonna leave. Yeah. You can't do that no more, because everything's on the internet, man. And I feel like it's a detriment as far as people need to go get real life interactions, man. It's a lot. It's a whole billions of people that don't go get real life interactions, man. They on the internet. They all day. Listen, like people that play the game for 8 to 10 hours. They online the whole time. That's the internet.
You know what this has done to people? Have you ever, I mean, you've eaten a pickle, right?
Yeah. Love some pickles. Not
pickles, right?
Oh shit. All right. Damn. All right, go ahead.
Gotcha. No.
So weird saying that though, but all right.
But no. I mean, the exterior of a pickle is kind of hard, right? It's crisp.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What's the interior of a pickle?
Super soft and taste.
That's what these people on the internet.
Just don't sound right, man.
That's what these people are nowadays.
Yeah,
they act super hard.
Super hard.
They softer than shit, man.
But they the hardest people in the world on the internet.
That's right. Hard as hell.
So what about how you feel about? I don't know, because I used to watch a lot of porn when I was young, like teenager and all that. As an adult, I really haven't, but a lot of because of internet, social media, tech, all that stuff, they don't even make porn no more. It's like internet, OnlyFans, all of whatever other sites they got. Like you can't even go to like porn sites and find real porn no more. I don't know from experience. I'm just telling y'all. I don't.
Well, like porn used to be, like I was talking to a whole girl about this, and we were talking about Jenna Jameson.
30 million up. She made about 30 million. I read an article about that shit.
Well,
she the richest porn star ever, bro.
See, the thing is,
money made.
She literally got paid $6,000 to do 3 scenes and whatever in a week or a month or whatever.
And I would have blew backs out for that $6,000.
For nothing.
I'd have blew backs out for that $6,000.
Again, you're talking about there were stories to this though.
Yeah.
You had a whole story. You actually watched it like it was a movie.
Yeah. The plot, no, that shit.
Yes. You was watching Pirates of the fucking Bean, and you'd be like,
now
they just be watching like, man, these motherfuckers.
Now they just put a camera up, log into their site, and there ain't no storyline, no nothing. They just bottle in my vagina.
They just going down like, hey, what's up?
The internet, man. I remember when we barely had YouTube in 2002 or 3 or something like that. Like 2003 or something like that. We used to watch stuff on YouTube. Now you can like literally monetize and make money on YouTube, man. It's come a long way. Like the World Wide Web started in 89 and it's 2023. And look where this is at now. Like it's, bro, all the money right now, most of the money right now in media is on the internet. How crazy is that, man? That means you have to be a part of this shit if you do media. Sports broadcasters, movie people, athletes, everybody's doing podcasts and shows and radio, this, that. It's all on the internet, man. How did that happen? I
don't know if it became, it's an easier thing because
reach more people quicker.
Well, it used to be you had to go to schooling for some years to get a communication degree, do all this, or journalism degree to even be a broadcaster or be anything to do a radio announcer, all this stuff. Now you can go to Ohio Center for Broadcasting 10 months and you're good. Or to be honest, you don't have to do any of that. You can get on here. If you sound good, you're articulate, and you know what you're talking about.
Right.
Boom.
Or you seem like you know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because you don't even have to know what you're talking about.
You just act like it all together. I mean, that's just.
The fact that you went to school for that don't even fucking matter. And that's the craziest fucking thing to me in the world. Because you went to actually learn this shit. Yeah. How does that not matter? How does that?
I mean, it does. If we're using certain things, it matters. Because
if you go into some corporate shit, well, I know what you mean, like the aspects of doing it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. I get that, but I'm talking about just in the world of media, like that don't matter no more, and that's the craziest shit in the world. You would rather take an amateur or somebody that never done this, that's saying some salacious old crazy shit on the internet, and they getting all these followers, and they just going crazy. You would rather take them over somebody that did this. They went and learned this and they could do this by themselves, but they choose to partner with you. You would rather take the person that just to say crazy shit and get all the views. That's the craziest thing in the world to me, man. And the 9 times out of 10, it's not positive stuff. Positive stuff don't make it nowhere. Drama, chaos, beef, hate.
You know what? Here's a saying, and I heard it. Negativity is captivity. Yeah, and that can be used in different, when you're in your mind, negative mind keeps you in your mind. Yeah, but it also can be used like we're talking right now. People that are negative or talk shit, it keeps other people there. They say you could have listeners that love your show will stay in and watch it 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 out of the 3 hours or 2 out of the 4 hours. People that hate you and hate your show will stay there for 3 hours just to see what you say and be able to talk shit the next day.
So they can find something to chop up and be like, oh, he hate these people, or he said this, or that's the internet, man. And that's why I don't want people coming to me with nothing from the internet, depending on where it came from, depending on the source.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on the source. If it's just some random person that got a YouTube channel, I don't want to hear that shit. But if it's like a credible source, then yeah, I'll go with that. You know what I mean? I'll take some stock into it, but I don't believe nothing. I don't believe none of this shit. You can't tell me nothing that you've seen on the internet unless I seen that shit for real outside of the internet. I'm not going to believe that shit. I'm not, because they can make up anything, bro. I've seen movies. I've seen Independence Day. It was a whole alien attack. Now they talking about these balloons and all that stuff. That's all over the internet.
China, then they saw
all over the internet. And do you know that they said the pilots they said, yeah, we went up there and all our stuff scrambled up and all that. And we didn't. What? That sounds like a movie, right? They said they got close to it and all their stuff scrambled up.
And what about them birds that fell out in Mexico, man?
I seen that. They just collapsed. They was hitting the weed though. They was hitting the weed.
It's that one spot. They're like, blue.
I know, and they just fell. That was weird as fuck. I've never seen nothing like that. But it's the internet, dog. That could have been somebody could have manufactured that, and
they could have. You're right. They could have. That was woo.
Like we've seen Avatar. We've seen these movies where they can go to the extreme.
Technology is crazy nowadays.
Yes, technology is nuts. Do you know that they got automatic at the restaurant Soul? They got the robot tray that bring you your food.
I ain't going to nothing like that.
Go to Cincinnati, bro. They got the robot tray
that
brings
nothing like that.
You order your stuff. A server don't bring you food.
That robot drugged me. I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, and it brings you your food, yo.
Nah.
They got an automated, fully automated McDonald's in Texas. Fully automated. An arm comes out and hands you your food in Texas, bro. At a McDonald's in Texas.
Yeah, but there's people working in there.
I don't
It's
know.
Gotta be.
They said it's fully automated, bro. Fully. The whole store.
Man, them robots are poisoning food, man. I ain't eating at that shit.
How can you trust a robot? Yo, somebody gotta program this thing. It don't think for itself or nothing. Somebody programmed that motherfucker. Like, I'm not trusting a robot to do nothing for me.
You watching AI.
Man,
iRobot.
I was just about to say I seen iRobot. Yeah. If you ever make a robot that can think for itself, it's almost like because
having emotions and shit.
Yeah, and humanity fucked up. And if they really that smart, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's protect them from them.
They're gonna wipe these fools out.
Yeah, because they fucking up the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, I'm not ever gonna rely on no technology. I'm never gonna do that. They can do away with all of this. Other than making money off of it and monetizing, I wouldn't care about none of this, bro. You can get rid of all these sites. I don't care about
social media at all.
All that social media shit out of here.
I think the world would be better for it, especially.
I miss like seeing people out. People don't come out no more. They behind their fucking computers and phones.
Ain't nobody coming to your house. Nobody.
Hey,
how you guys
don't see nobody no more, man. You don't see nobody no more. We can go anywhere in the world right now, in the country right now. You barely gonna see anybody unless you in New York or California, Miami, one of them big popping ass cities. You know what I mean? Other than that, no. Rural America, middle America, all that, no. You're not gonna see nobody.
And if you do see someone out, they were out because they talked to somebody on the internet.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like I remember when you had to go, the only way you could hang with your friend, you had to go to this motherfucker house.
Yeah.
Or call them on the phone. There wasn't no.
Hey, is your mom cool? Can I come over?
Yeah, you know what I mean? There wasn't no, oh, yeah, I'm over here, man, pull up. No, that never happened. That wasn't that. I liked it better that other way, man. I really do. I really did, bro. Like, for real. Like, being out, like, now you don't got to see no damn body and still talk to everybody. That's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy.
Is crazy, man. That is crazy to me. And we all comfortable with it and conform to that shit, man. Like, and we use the internet every single day for everything. Every time we open up our phone, bro, that's the internet. We ain't even got to click on nothing. Just opening it up. That's technology. Yeah. Our phones, you know, they say our phones and our smart TVs, all that stuff. It's not even a saying. It's actually fact that they listening and recording. Our cameras on our phones work without us even using them. You know what I'm saying? Like our TV, everything's recording us. That's how they know all this shit. Like people post stuff on the internet and then the police pull up at their house if it's criminal. How do y'all not know that all this stuff's being watched? It's the internet, man. Somebody has to keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? Somebody has to.
Yes.
Now you can use your watch.
Monitoring.
You know how they always. Oh yeah, we gonna have chips in us and all that stuff. What you think the Apple Watch is? That's why they're trying to get everybody to use that shit, because all of our medical information can go into those watches. We can scan them.
The Fitbits, all that, the heartbeat.
You ain't got to pull out nothing, no credit card. You can use your watch to scan stuff, to pay for stuff. You can use your watch for everything. And it's right on your body. That's the chip. Right now, for this time, right now, that's the chip. It's all right there. Everything. Like the heart stuff, all your health stuff, everything's right there, man. And I just don't trust none of this shit. Because it's all about advertisement. They want to shove ads in your face on every single thing you click on. It's an ad.
Hey, man, don't you wear an Apple Watch?
Yeah, I wear an Apple Watch. And I don't even know why.
I'm about to say. They track all that shit, your health, all that shit.
All that shit, bro. And I don't even know why. I ain't put none of my stuff in there. Just mine, because you could actually physically put your shit in it, like your health. You can put all that. I ain't doing none of that. You just track my heartbeat and if I sit too long or all that shit, you know what I mean? But regardless, they got all our information regardless. And they sell that shit to advertisers. That's why we get random calls from telemarketers doing like, who the fuck is this? I never signed up for that. Well, that's because your shit got put on a mailing list. They sold your shit to somebody. Yeah. They got all our information. Anytime you type in any of your information,
or like all those ads come up on Facebook or anything, and some shit you said or something you looked up on Google, and it just automatically transferred it to something else.
You ever been talking about something and then you pull your phone out and open up Facebook or something, and what you was talking about is right there?
Man,
so many times that's happened.
Yeah,
that's because these phones and that's what it's for. It's not to get crimes or none of that. It's for advertisement. They want to know what we like. They want to hear what we talking about and hear what we like so they can push that ad. Do you know it's going to come to a point to where everybody's not going to see the same commercials? Everybody's not going to see the same ads because it's going to go
whatever the hell you want.
It's going to go off of what you like, what you view, what you like, what you subscribe to, all of that. It's only going to show you that. It's not going to show you everything else. That's why you can see certain shit and you would tell me about it. I'm like, nah, I ain't never seen that. Tanya, like she tell me shit. I'm like, babe, I ain't never seen that.
Badasses just be all over there.
It's because I don't click on that stuff. I don't click on that stuff. I don't see half of that shit. So it's only gonna advertise me what they think I like in my algorithms, man.
Yeah.
The algorithm is a beast.
But that's why I've been seeing shoes lately, because I looked at that pair and I was
and now they showing you shoes like crazy.
Now they got me wanting 5 pairs.
That's why I hate technology, man. It's all about money. It's all about, they don't even care about people's well-being and how crazy people going on this internet stuff, because somebody will say something about somebody and they take that shit to the heart like it's gospel. Yeah. It's like, dog, you don't even know this motherfucker. Why are you even care about what they think? Why is their opinion so important to you? You don't even know them. You never seen them, never met them, don't even know their name. Why is their opinion so important to you?
I have no clue why they do.
That's my thing. That's my whole thing with the internet. I can listen to all this shit and read all this. I'm not gonna take their opinion for gospel, dog. Yeah. That's just your opinion. That's what opinion is. Opinion is your opinion. That's what you think. It's not facts. It's what you think. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that internet shit.
Then if you post that, then everybody's got some problem with it, or it goes
over. Yeah, man, it's always going to be.
Freedom of speech has become a real crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's not really free anymore.
Well, freedom of speech is free. You can say whatever you want, but
it's just going to get torn apart.
But they left out the part where freedom of speech, you can say what you want, but there will be consequences.
Yeah, we will rip you.
That's the fine print. Yeah. But you got to understand. You got to expect that to happen though, because you can't just say what you want to say, because somebody's going to be offended. Like, you can't go out here and be like, "Oh, racist, nigger this, nigger that, hunky that. Like, you can't do all that. Gay bashing. You can't do all that, bro. Like, you can't, because it's a large community of these people. And it's going to be a problem. It's going to be, you can do that, but you better be prepared for the consequences, man. Because consequences to everything. And the internet makes people believe that it's not consequences because it's on the internet. No, that's not true. The internet will get you, boy. That'll get you effed up out here, man.
No, hell yeah. Well, like, see, if you weren't on the internet, if you was face to face, it's a whole different story.
It's a whole, because you're not gonna say the same thing.
Hell no.
Because all them teeth you got in the front of your mouth,
gone. They're
not gonna be there no more.
They're gonna be in the trash.
Yeah, because them kids coming right out your face. Like, I don't do that, man. And that's why, like, cyberbullying and all that, to go back to that. I just need people to just, bro, if you feel like somebody you never met, somebody you don't know, somebody who opinions should never matter to you, block them.
Yeah.
Why are you getting bullied on the internet? Why are you getting bullied on the internet when you can block them?
And if you don't want to know someone to be in your life, why are you worried about what the hell they doing?
Thank you. Why does it ever matter?
You got other people looking at this shit, or you just worried about them in general? Like, why?
Man. You can block that person off of all your stuff, and you will never see that person again on the internet. I don't see how you could be bullied on the internet.
I don't know.
Because you can turn the computer off.
Yeah.
You can block them. You can do whatever you got to do. You can report them. You can do all of that stuff. So I just don't understand how you get bullied on the internet. Real life, I remember people trying to bully me because I was short, but I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, so you can't bully me. Yeah. And I'm a wreck with you. I'm a cap, all that, bro. You can't get over on me. It's never gonna happen because I'm not gonna let you do that. I was raised a different way, man. I done fought so many people, and that's why I don't know. That's where my comedic stuff come from having to have comebacks all the time. You know what I mean? For people. Yeah. So, like, I don't play that. That's why my mentality the way it is now. I had to be like that my whole life. And I'm glad I didn't grow up with the internet. Even if I did, I still wouldn't have been a part of that. Because I'm not now. So I know I wouldn't have been. I never know. I didn't even watch TV. Like, as a teenager, I was always out. I was always out.
When I was younger, I was always out kicking it.
Bro, all this stuff I watch now that was out in 2000, 2001, 3, all them shows and movies, I didn't see none of that shit until I was an adult. I didn't watch that stuff at the time. Hell no, I didn't watch none of that stuff at the time. The only time
TV was legit is when maybe you sat down for dinner and they wanted to watch TV at that time, so you saw something on the TV.
Well, once I got to like 12, about 12, my mom worked 12-hour shifts. She was at work all day, every day. So I wasn't watching shit. I was outside. You was lucky if I even came home. You was lucky if I even came home.
Oh, if mom wasn't home, that was it. We just grabbing our own shit. I'm grabbing it and running.
Yeah, it's over. That was the life. Like,
friends' parents are feeding me, so I'm with them anyway.
Yeah. All my white boys. Shout out to all my white boys. Jimmy, Zach, all y'all. Y'all parents used to let us raid the refrigerator all the time. Chico, my man, they used to let us raid the refrigerator all the time, bro. That was a spot. I remember, bro. We didn't have no internet, bro. You literally had to go outside and find your friends. If you couldn't call them or whatever,
you were running the houses,
or you called them and they wasn't home, you knew they was out somewhere, so you had to go outside, go to all y'all spots y'all chill at. You had to find them. You feel me? And then eventually you run into them like, nigga, I've been looking for y'all all day.
Shit, it's time for me to go home.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So now I'm gonna stay out late and go home and get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I remember those days, man, and the interaction was just different, man, because you could feel the genuineness.
And that was real.
Yeah, it was real.
Vibe and connection was real. That's how I feel about. That's why that dating shit. Like, I want that vibe and connection.
Yeah.
See, I need that when I'm talking to a woman, or even with my friends. Like, me and you vibe, man. Me and you vibe and connect. That's real and genuine. I got a couple other homies like that, but dude, half these people now are fake.
Youngins don't even fight no more, man. That's why they want to shoot each other all the time. They scared to get beat the fuck up. We used to fight.
But they scared to get beat up and have to deal with the consequences the next day. Everybody laugh at them.
Fight, Mike. We would fight our friend and be friends the next day, or a couple hours later. Right after that, we'd be fucking friends. Again, but we used to fight, dog. We didn't need no guns. We had hands. We was fighting, dog. I don't want to shoot you. I want to beat your ass.
You got to think fighting then, and then the parents, if they fought, they beat each other up and they go inside and buy each other a beer back then.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, it was good. It was done and over with.
Man, we
used drinking the next day or kicking it the next day. Like, that's how it was.
We used to get into it with people's daddies, dog, and beat them up and still be friends with their fucking sons.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we knew, like, bro, they was on some bull, bro. Like, but when you add a bunch of people behind a computer or a keyboard, whatever the case may be, phone, saying all this craziness, it's like, all right, bro, like, I'm cool. But you got these weak people out here that just fall for it. I don't understand why people care so much about what other people have to say that you'll never see in your life.
Yeah.
That's the part that confuses me. I can never care about what you put on the internet if I'm never gonna see you in my life.
Yeah, if it's not somebody you're gonna see.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Like, when it's a lot of people out here monetizing off of other people's names. They bringing up all these other people's and they incidents and all that. Bro, find another way to do that, bro, because now you're creating beef. Because you will ask somebody about this, then you'll bring the other person on. This motherfucker gonna respond, and then this motherfucker gonna have a response to that. And now, like, T.I. and Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like, Boosie went on Vlad. Vlad asked him about the T.I. stuff, snitching on his dead cousin.
Yeah.
And Boosie said that nigga's a rat if he did that, or album ain't coming out, none of that. T.I. responded, now these niggas can get killed. You know who these two dudes is?
Yeah.
Nobody can die from this, man. And it ain't even gotta be them two doing it. It could be they people that fuck with them.
It'd just be talk. It
wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can die from that shit, man. Why would y'all even ask a motherfucker that question when you know who these dudes are? That's why this internet stuff, I can't do that, man. I can't do it. I'm not, bro. I'm never gonna ask nobody about their beef. I don't care who we interview, bro. They could have just had a shootout that everybody know about. I'm never asking them about it. No. I'm not talking about none of that shit.
But how's your mom? She's still cooking that food?
Yeah, you feel me? How your music going? How this business? Whatever else you doing, I'm asking you about that. I want to know about your life. I don't want to know about who you beefing with, so you can respond. Then he gonna hit us up. Yeah, can I come over there and rebuttal that? Well, no, nigga.
And it's not even that. It's like, you don't want to bring the beef up because you don't want the anger and that mentality to come on the show. You want to keep it lighthearted and fucking flowing right. That way he leave happy, not angry.
Right. And that could put you in the middle with some stuff, because a lot of times they'd be like, oh, you interviewed him, we don't fuck with you now.
Yeah.
Now you got beef because you interviewed a person that, and you know you shouldn't have talked about that. You could have interviewed him, but you talked about the wrong shit. You talked about his beef with these real guys over here that's ready to go shoot the whole block up. Why would you do that? Like, and that's like, I just don't get that, man. And I can't never do that, bro. I will never use the internet to do that to somebody, man. Like, I just don't see how that's even right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta mention nobody else's name to do what I do. We don't gotta talk about, unless it's sports, that's all names. Of course, we gonna mention names, that's all names. But other than that, like on these Wednesdays, bro, we ain't gotta use nobody's names to do nothing, bro, but our own.
No, this is just Relax Wednesday.
Yeah, man. I would never understand that, man. I will not. And the internet, it is good too. We'll get to the good stuff. It is good too, because you can find out anything you need to know. Just always check the source. Don't believe anything that you read, because everything you read is not real. A lot of stuff is fake and it looked like it's real, but it's not. The person didn't say that. That never happened. It's not real. But like Google and stuff like that, Google, for the most part, they get it right. You know what I'm saying? But it do be a lot of times where people be like, nah, that ain't true. Nah, that ain't.
You can find out recipes. You can do it yourself, home stuff like like anything. That is all great.
YouTube, you can teach yourself anything on YouTube.
Yeah, but I mean,
you can make a bomb on YouTube, yo. Nah, my bad.
That ain't good, but yeah,
I shouldn't have said that, but you can.
What the hell you doing?
You can. I ain't say go blow ups. Nah, just make a bomb and blow some shit in your backyard. Don't even do that, because you might blow your fucking self up. So don't even do that.
Somebody's done that. Blew the whole house up.
I know. Yeah, they did that in meth labs too.
Yeah, so that happens because they stupid. But
so people, man, the internet should be used for research and communication, not slander, hate, bigotry, and all the other stuff that is used.
Not all that shit.
Not to be used for that. It's easy to talk crazy to somebody, and you don't even know this person's mental health. And I ain't even, mental health wasn't even a thing when we was growing up. Nobody ever even
cared about
that. That was never a thing.
No,
that we could do anything and they would never say mental health. Never. We just had to get over that shit and whatever.
Yeah, especially men. Men didn't have feelings. You
ain't allowed to have feelings as a man.
You better not cry, but not see tears, nothing.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have. The only way you could, you're not allowed to have feelings as a man. Really, most of the time in society, it's all about what you can provide and what you can do for somebody. If you're a man, if you can't do nothing for nobody, most of the time you're not gonna have a place to live. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, okay, this grown ass 30-year-old, 35-year-old man ain't got nothing. Let me go bring him in and give him a car and give him a place to live. Ain't nobody thinking like that. But if it's a woman or a child, of course you're supposed to do that for women and children. Of course, you know what I mean. But a man will never get that. It doesn't happen. To this day, it doesn't happen. Nope. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, of course, you got the good ones out there that give a fuck about everybody. So yeah, but for the majority, like the mass majority in generality, that don't happen like that, man. And that's why I think a lot of these guys, they go on the internet and they can live out something that they couldn't live out in real life. It's a whole different life and persona that they can put out there in the world. You know what I mean? Because it's just hard out here for a pimp.
3-6 mile.
Gotta hustle and flow, 3-6. You know what I mean? I throw that in there one time for the
it
one.
It definitely
time.
Is though.
Man, just take this internet lightly, man. Don't take this shit too serious, man, because it's just the internet, man. It's just a bunch of people with nothing to do with opinions, man. That's all it is.
The big difference between reality and fantasy, and the internet floats in a gray area in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Big gray area.
Yeah.
I mean, it is reality, but it's fantasy as in not here. Like, you're not there. Not seeing each other. Shit's not happening. Like, that's the problem.
Yeah. Get out in the world, man. Enjoy the world, man. It's a lot out here, man. That internet, these screens ain't nothing unless you making money, man. Get away from the screen, man.
Yes, go explore.
Yes, go actually walk up to somebody and have a conversation with them.
Yeah, go say hi. What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah. What's your life like? Ain't that what Dean said? What's your life like, man?
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, what's your favorite? That's corny as hell, but it's real.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I bet if you say some shit like that now, people be like,
what? Bro, that's how you get to know people. What if we end up together and I gotta go buy you something? I want to get your favorite color.
Yeah,
like
come on, over there guessing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bring her blue and her favorite color purple or something. Like, no, bro, I'm not doing that, man. Like, it's
shit yellow. You brought her some green. You're like,
yes, man, yes. And on the internet, it's a lot of lies, man. I'm telling you, people don't tell the truth right up front.
Well, and that's why when you vibing with someone in person, it's a whole different story.
Oh, they can't lie to you. You know they lying. Of course, they gonna have their lies, and then until you really get to know a person, do you know that they really them? But you get a lot more lies off on the internet than real.
And that's another reason I like my connections with certain people. Like,
yes,
because you can go back with certain people and you be like, man, we vibe and connect. Even though you might go through hardships with them, you still vibe and connect because you know what that was to get there.
Yeah,
or, like you said, me and you met just sitting at the bar.
Yeah, talking
right there, bam. I mean,
shit
that happens.
Yeah, it's that simple. Now we business partners own the business together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
holidays do all sorts of shit. I mean, this is
you just never know who you're gonna meet in real life, man. You just never know who you're gonna meet, man. You can come across somebody that can change your fucking life.
Yeah.
You just never know, man.
And all it takes is a hello, but you gotta be in person. This ain't no shoot a DM and then wait for you to get they read, it says read, and they never answer you back.
Because you can put a front on to a certain extent in real life, but I can tell if you're lying to me and stuff. Like I said, I can tell. I can tell.
Your true self will show.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I've met a lot of liars in my life, and I don't associate with them now because I knew that they was liars before they even got a chance to even live out the lie.
Yeah,
I knew you was lying, so I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? So just take the internet lightly, man, and get out and enjoy this world.
Yes,
man.
Go out and do things with your life instead of sitting back behind a computer or back behind a TV. Go out and enjoy. Like, if you got the means, go do it.
Yeah, stop believing this shit. The internet is a simulation. People say we living in a simulation. No, the internet is living in a simulation. That's the simulation, the internet. It's all fake. A simulation is fake. It's not real. The internet, we're not living in a simulation. People on the internet is in a simulation.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind. I hope we, got through to some people because y'all gotta get out. I need to see more people in the world.
Yes.
Out on the streets, yo. Like, I don't see nobody no more. Get the fuck out the house. Get off the game. All that.
See everybody's the same old people.
Yeah, go enjoy some shit, man. Get off the game. All that, man. Why you playing the game for 10 hours? Bro, go get some vagina.
Crazy. I get you might be making money, but come on now.
Man, if you not making money, get off the game. If you making money, I can't. It's only a small. That's not a big group.
You still need to get to reality or something.
Yeah, but they making money, so I can't even knock them. It's people that work 7 days a week, every day, doctors, all that stuff. So I can't really say that. Do what you do if you making money. But if you not, get your ass out in the world, yo. Get out in the world, man. It's more for you out here than just sitting behind. Not making money, like so. Man, the internet, Mike.
It's crazy, devilish thing it is.
As long as I can make some money off of it, I'm happy. Other than that, I don't believe nothing on the internet. Everything fake to me. So it's all a simulation. So.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yeah. Where we at? 55. All right, that's a good one. That's good times.
Nice show here.
Longer than I thought it was gonna go.
Relax Wednesday here. For
honestly, it could have went longer. You know what I mean?
We could have definitely put this one out. There's a lot more to go to it, but
we'll do a part 2, man, because there's more to it. There's a lot more other stuff I want to say about this. We'll do a part 2 to this though, because this is a deeper conversation that can be had.
It definitely is.
For sure. But y'all already know, man. Appreciate y'all coming through.
Hell yeah.
Every Wednesday. Like clockwork. So come holla at us, man. We enjoy the company. Here,
comment, show some love.
Gotta get these numbers up, man. Help us out, man.
That's right. Spread them.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Man Cave Media LLC, man. We full effect, man. We just gotta get some damn funding. One thing about a business, man, you gotta get some funding, or it is what it is, man.
It's coming, man. It's coming,
man. Don't worry about it. We appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all Thursday, because Mike going back up north, so we're gonna do an episode tomorrow.
Well, I might be heading up north, but still we're gonna do it Thursday.
No, ain't no Mike. No, I know the situation.
All right, going up north. But listen, this show Thursday might be a little longer because you got to think, man.
It's a lot.
There's a lot to
get. I got a whole stupid ass list. It's a lot.
I mean, it's been too long because we haven't even talked about the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. We started with yep.
Damn.
We still got to talk about that. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Salute.